Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Wowee. Hi, Treese. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Wayne. Marcia. Hello. Hello, Beth. Hello, Carol. Hi, Miriam. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Trina. Trina, I'll message you after my live to give you that information. Sorry, I was really busy. Hi, Andrew. How is everybody? Did you guys miss me yesterday? Come on, tell the truth. Oh, my goodness. That was crazy. Last week was a little bit nutty. Not bad, though. I mean, whew. I was kind of lost yesterday. I was like, wait, what do I do? I don't have anything to do. What do I do? All right, here you go. Here's Sen. Okay, thank you, everybody. Hi, Helen. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Where are you at, Miss Laura? I think you've told me before. Hi, Miss Edie. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Sue. Gosh, you guys came in fast today. Ah, happy Monday. Another beginning of a week. Hi, Dana. Thank you. We're still in heat warnings here. It's still hotter than I don't know what. So I don't know what your guys' weather is like, but it is still ugly hot. Like you can't even breathe. It's nasty. So yes, I'm melting, melting. Did you guys have a good weekend? Anybody do anything fun? Anything? I didn't. I stayed in the house. Send some over here wet and miserable. Is it still raining? I talked to Yvette and yeah, she's always, I hear rain. Just rain. Rain. Oh, Troy, are you okay? Good kuggly muggly. Less rain today, but not great. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So we have an issue. As usual. I always have issues. So my brain was completely tapped out. Silly me, I should have said good afternoon from Oklahoma. Very hot here. Oh, okay, Laura. I thought maybe you were across the pond. Hi, Jessie. Good morning. See, Jessie says good morning to me, but it's really morning for her. It's really morning. Hi, Nicole. Troy. They heard you. They said hi. So Freya is just off the bed. She's got her birthday photo shoot in the morning. How stinking cute is that? Oh, I love it. Hi, Sylvia. 9 p.m. here. Hot night for town party. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Okay, so my brain was tapped, you guys. Hi, Leona. I was last night. I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna do tomorrow? And I went, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. So we have 81 degrees, sunny and hazy from, oh, the fires. Hey, where's Sue? Sue, are you here? Sue's always here. Sue's in Canada. Hi, Annette. I'm glad you can join us today. Hi, Jamie. Oh, Sue is always here. Seen you on Justin's page. Aw, hi, Melinda. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, Sue, you scared me. Are you okay? Are you by the fire, Sue? Oh my goodness, I was worried. I didn't see you. All right, so again, I didn't know what to do today. So I pulled out a couple of things that I was like, all right, well, I don't know. We'll just let you. You guys help me. help me. So, okay, first of all, we have this little, spinny. A lot of smoke here today in upstate New York from the fires. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's not close to you, Sue. Okay. Yikes. Smoke is back again. Oh man, Susan. Hi. So we have this little, you know, little trolley lolly dopsy thing that I got at this Salvation Army, and it was $3.99. Oh, really, Nicole? You guys got the smoke too? Wow. That's crazy. So we could do this, okay? Or I have this paper mache like purse thing that I got. That's kind of cute. You know, we could do something with that. Or you guys, I've had this for over a year. Even before we had SnipArt in the US, my friend sent this to me from the SnipArt office. And so this is the sewing machine. So I don't know. We could do anything. You guys, I need your help though. I like the spinny thing. I think you just like because I didn't have a name for it. We have smoke in Tennessee too. They have oh man, really? Wow, that's nuts, you guys. Please be careful. Please be careful. Here are 881 wildfires burning across Canada, including one blaze, which, wow, Sue, that is insane. What is going on? That's horrible. Gosh. I have the shiny thing. I have one and would like to see what you do with it. Anyone would be great. Sewing machine. Hi, honey. The lolly dolly thing. I think you guys just like when I don't know what the heck things are. In my words. I got it, Bubba's. Oh, you want your phone? I thought you wanted me to help you with this. Say, Mom, don't you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay, the spinny doopy thingy. The spinny thing. I don't know. All right. You know, eventually we'll see these other things circle its way through. I think it's a remote caddy. Here's the thing. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you can see inside, if I get it right. Obviously, there's something missing because there's like a screw here and a screw, you know, a hole. And then it's on both sides. So you're probably right, Dana. That's probably what it was. But, you know, as crafters, and maybe it was a good thing that they took that thingy out, because now that just gives us more rooms for stuff. So, hey, whoa, don't be throwing things. I mean, ooh, you guys see what I got? I got these last week. If you guys don't know what it is, it's the Batik. Look at that. Anyways, it's the Hi, Shannon. How are you? It's the Batik fabric paint. So I've got some stuff that I want to do with this. But yeah. Hi, Teresa. Thingies. Thingies. All right. So it is, you know, it's not real wood. It's probably like that, you know, pressed stuff. So we don't have to put a bonding primer on, but I am going to go ahead and put an acrylic primer. And this is just regular primer, and it'll just give it some tooth. So we can use whatever paint we use on here. That's what primer typically is. It just gives your project some tooth, something to grab onto. All right, so I am going to, and this is just the Pentart primer. I'm not worried about the brush strokes or anything like that, because again, I just want it to grab my my actual paint that I'm going to put on top of this. So much potential with the spinny thingy. Poor Dana. She's just like, it's a remote caddy. And I'm just, you know, thingies. The thingies. So, anyhow, yeah, I didn't realize there were that many fires going on in Canada. That's scary. I thought California was bad. But usually our fires are because someone's dumb, truth be told. They don't know how to put out their campfires or dispose of cigarettes properly. Thank you for the info on your brushes. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so the last one that I sent you, those ones you'll find are a lot softer than the first two. And then those detail brushes are some of my favorite detail brushes. I also do get a lot of my brushes at Michael's too. But really the only brushes that I tend to spend good money on are my watercolor brushes. I tend to spend a little bit more money on those. These that I use just for everyday crafting, you know, I'm a little bit harder on them with, you know, texture pastes and, you know, modeling paste and stone paste, you know what I mean? So sometimes I'm a little harder on those brushes. So, but I do still find good ones at in Amazon. All right. So it's exactly what it is, isn't it? It's exactly what that. It's a remote caddy. I use a lot of Michaels. They are more just, yeah, because I just find like my watercolor brushes, I take, well, I mean, you guys know I wash my brushes after every live anyways. And then after I wash them, I always put my guards on so the bristles stay, you know, stay intact and they don't do that thing. So, but all the same, I don't mind being a little harder on those brushes because like Sue said, they are a little more disposable. So what was your weekend like? Did anybody, you know what? It's so hot here, you guys, that nobody even wants to do garage sales. Oh my gosh. There's no one even wants to be out in the heat doing garage sales. They're like, yeah, no, no, thank you. So I have yet hit a good garage sale, and we are in July. Before, they just weren't out yet, and now it's just the heat is ridiculous, which I can understand, but I have a bunch not washed that I let dry. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Yeah, I've just gotten in the habit that once I'm done with my live, I clean up my desk and I go and wash my brushes because otherwise, you know, they sit in the water gets up in the ferrule, and then your brushes are ruined. Went to a peach festival. Ooh. What's your favorite brush cleaning technique? So I use scrubby soap. So this soap, once it's all done, it'll actually just leave you with the sponge. But the scrubby soap I have used for, golly, a couple years now. And I wash everything with it. Even when I use, you know, solvent-based varnishes or whatever. Liquid leaf. I don't soak my liquid leaf brushes in oil. I know some people do that. I just wash it with the scrubby soap. And I would show you my brushes, but I have tons and tons of brushes, and the scrubby soap, they look fine. They look, it cleans them all really well, and I don't have any issues with it. If I do have something in the bristles that I need to get out, if I've used something like texture paste or something like that, then I will use a flea and tick comb. And then I will just, you know, wiggle it through. I'll put the soap on it and I'll wiggle it through and then get down here. But, and that's just a regular flea and tick comb. So this, what I would do is, this is a brand new one. I keep mine by the sink because it's hot. It's stuck. So, hold on. Let me see if I can get it out without, because I don't want, it's new. So anyways, what I would just do is I would wet this underwater, and then I would just run my brush back and forth, back and forth. That's it. Rinse it clean. And then I always put a brush guard on my brushes when they're wet to keep the bristles so that they're, you know, intact and they don't splay and do all that crazy stuff. So like these I washed yesterday and now they're good to go. So that's how I use it. I can get it. I do get it on Amazon. I could put my link in the description. I think I have put it in the description, but I can send that to you. I sell them. They come in a pack of 2. They come in a pack of 2. So you use it too, Carol. Hi, Carol. Super windy with 2 inches of rain Saturday, wind, a little bit rain yesterday and windy again. Oh, you're getting, hi, Brooke. How are you? You're getting wind and rain, huh? So yeah, I love it. I keep it right by the, you know, my sink, and I go take my brushes over, and it takes just about a, you know, a few minutes. All right. So let's hit this with the dryer just a little bit. Most of it's dry already because, like I said, it's super hot here. You started using the scrubby soap too? Yeah, and I told Kelly Cat about it, and then I heard her tell her people about it. So if you're getting it on Amazon, you probably want to get a couple because with people knowing now, you know, they either will mark up the price or be out of stock. Hi, Monica. I got some of my beautiful jewelry today. Ooh, you guys. Monica, please put your link in. So you guys always ask me about my jewelry. Monica, who is the wife of Team BFF, because it's a husband and wife, Monica and Steve. They're amazing, amazing, amazing couple. They will be live tonight, I think. Oh, wait, she might be on vacation. Are you doing your live tonight, Monica? She usually is live Mondays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if she is not on vacation, check her out because that's my main girl. That's the one I get my jewelry from. Okay, we need paper for this caddy, y'all. How about we use, I haven't used the, what's it called? I don't know. I haven't used this one yet. Should we use this? It's the Andy Skinner. And this one is the Number Jumble. You guys like, oh, excuse the baby wipes. What else do I have? I don't know if I have, well, I have bigger ones of these. Oh, this is his first release, the Tattered and Torn. I have the bigger sizes of, I don't think the plates, I don't want to do the plates on here. I don't think the license plates would look good on this. Oh my goodness! Happy birthday, Carol! Again, you don't want me to sing to you. It would be a very sad birthday if I sang to you. But a happy birthday. I hope you have had and are having an amazing day. All right. Let's see what else we got here. You guys can't see. I'm thinking either the number jumble or I have this one, which is the floral collage. Oh, I might have to turn my heat pad off today. It's too hot for it. Or do we want to do something totally different? Like the purple damasks or something. Aw, you guys are all saying happy birthday. There is Monica's link. Sue just put it in for me. So, yes, if she is on and you're available today, go over and check her out. She's amazing. You'll love her. And if you aren't able to catch her live, she does have a website. So you can check out everything she has on her website as well. Ow! That hurt. You guys like the floral collage better than the number collage? Goodness, I just cracked my knee. Okay, so we want to do this one, right? Thank you, Brooke. Oh, she didn't yell at me. So everybody who has done all the things, I will make sure to start the wheel, but I'm going to take that ticker off. And then, all right, so I'm thinking we can put it on the sides for sure. All right, so we'll obviously do some more stuff to it. I've got some of the molds and stuff. I think I have that daisy mold we can yank out too. Thank you, Debbie. I will make sure to put your name on the wheel. And Annette, I love that you guys are all saying happy birthday. That's awesome. Okay, yep, sorry guys, the hair's got to go up. All right, so let's get one of these. So I'm just going to use the Waverly plaster. When you decoupage, it is, you know, it's recommended that you have your base a lighter color so that the true colors of your rice paper will show. I'm only going to paint for now where I am going to decoupage because we can bring out some other colors on the other areas of the caddy. Thank you, Donna Sue. Hello. Hi, Ari. How are you? And yes, thank you very much for everybody who's telling me that they have shared or sprinkled. Again, I say it all the time, but if you are here now and you have done it, please let me know. If you're watching the replay and you've done it, please put in a little note. Unfortunately, either the comments get filtered or I don't get the actual names of everybody who has done the things. And I don't want to miss anybody from putting their name on the wheel. Oh, and also last week's winner Karen, your stuff went out. I don't think she's here today, but your stuff went out. So I typically, with whoever wins on the Friday, I will have your Happy Mail box out on that Monday. Me and my Troy boy pack Happy Mail for you. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Sylvia. So Troy likes putting it together, and if there's ever tape on the box that looks a little wonky, that will be Troy boy. I think that's actually his favorite part, is taping up the box. Sometimes he likes to tape it up before I can get stuff in there. Sometimes he likes to put stuff in the box that shouldn't belong in there. I always have to check the box because I know one day someone's gonna get a phone case. Someone's gonna get a Troy phone case or something. I can share directly from Facebook, but when I enlarge the screen, my option to share goes away. You don't have to share right now. You can do it when the video's over, when the live is over, if that's easier. Just whenever you do it, just drop me a little note so that way I can make sure to get your name on the wheel. That's really my concern, right? Is I don't want to leave anybody off that has done it. I've said it so many times. It really bothers me when that happens. When I don't acknowledge somebody that's come in, or if I leave somebody out, it drives me bananas. If we do, we'll bling it up Troy style, and it's in the back. Oh my gosh, I do. I have to, absolutely have to. Wasabi. I absolutely have to go through the box just kind of quickly to make sure, because yeah, he puts things in there. Charging cords, phone cases. So this has a lot of really beautiful colors on here. So we'll have to pull out one of these colors to match the caddy. So my tendency is to always pull out like a blue color, but should we do like an orange or a red? But because I know I do it. I know I do it a lot. My tendency is always to go with the blues. He wants to share some Happy Mail. He does. Thank you, Treese. My sister is here. This is Crafting with BB. Oh, Debbie. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, do you, Donna Sue? The blue? Okay, because you know that's my go-to. Like, I will pull out the blue, but I always feel like, yeah, maybe I'm doing that a little too much. All right. Yeah. Let's see what we have. Troy's rocking out in there. That's a little bit too green, I think. Too purple. Actually, that's not the one I thought it was, but I still think it's too purple. When you guys craft, is there a color that you don't want to, that you don't go to often? Because that's red is for me. I rarely will pull a red. All right. I like them all. I'm thinking we'll use the dark and I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe we take a little bit of both of these colors. I rarely use red also. Really? Red and orange? Okay. Okay, yeah. I think Christmas is the only time, obviously, right, that okay, yeah, I can paint with red, but for me to pull it out just like a daily thing, it's hard for me to pull that. Yellow. I don't use yellows and oranges much either. So that whole family, the two on the left, all right. Yeah, that whole family. That's me, Shannon. I favor the blues and the grays as well. I do the same. That's exactly what I do. You use pink for Christmas. I have done that a couple times. But that, I would say Christmas, though, is usually the only time I will be able to, like, comfortably pull out a red and not like, And you know what's weird is purple is my favorite color. But I also find purple hard to use because it's got to be a certain type of purple hue that I like to use. So, I don't know. It's really strange. All right. Should I decoupage first? Yeah, you know what? Let's get the paper on first, and then we'll paint it, and then we'll put whatever else we want to. All right, so you guys know I like using my ruler that has the cork on the back because I just find that it holds down the paper. And I'm going to take a water pen, and let's get these edges off really quickly. Oh, purple's your favorite color too, Monica? Yeah. I use blue for Christmas too, but more bling. Oh, blue's pretty for Christmas too. See, now when I decorate for Christmas, I will do like the blue and silver. Sheila, you're purple too. See, it's funny because, yeah, purple is my favorite color and has been, but I cannot find... it's rare that I have a purple that I will like to paint with because it's got to be a certain color purple. You love blue too. Your kitchen is red. Really? See, now my mom's favorite color was red. But yeah, I just don't do much with red. Yes, it is. My mom told me, because when I used to tell her my favorite color is purple, she would always tell me that's color of Jesus's robe. Okay, but I still love purple. Still love purple. Hot pink and purple are my faves. Funny, I've told that story before, right? I never liked pink. Never, ever. Never liked pink. And then, obviously, breast cancer, the breast cancer ribbon is pink. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to start liking pink now. And that's kind of how it happened. So it wasn't until, well, 2008 that I started liking pink. Or I'd have more pink things. Your favorite color is red. Okay. I'm old enough to be your mom. Are you sure about that? Miss Beth, are you sure about that? I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. This is my last year in my 40s, you guys. I don't mind it though, I don't mind. As always, I will paint the bottom, but I don't feel that I ever need to do that on camera with you guys because it's kind of boring. Wait a minute. The script. Okay, the script is going every which way, I guess, right? I see, words, but these words are upside down. But if I turn it this way, then these words are upside down, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right. I'm old enough to be your mom, too. Are you guys sure? You would have had me young. I don't believe it. You young spring chickens, I don't believe it. I'm older than you. Are you, Shannon? Now, I'll be 49 this year. Couple months, actually. What am I looking for, y'all? It's a haul, bro, y'all. All right, my squeegee and another brush. And let's get on some of the Decoupage Varnish and Glue Matte. And I'm almost done. I keep saying I'm almost done with this jar, but it's like one of those never-ending jars. I don't know. Keep thinking I'm finished with it, but Troy, can you turn it down, son, please? Before my video gets muted. Papas? Thank you, my love. I'm way older than you, Terry. 62. Why did I put it on the top? Dinglehead. Typically, I don't like to do this where I paint the whole thing, or I put glue on the whole thing and then put it down, but I did it wrong. I should have started at the bottom. Well, you guys certainly do not seem like you're old enough to be my mother. Because y'all be looking good. Y'all look good. I'm 65, 66 in December. Really? December what? My Trevi's birthday's in December. My Troy's birthday's in November. My birthday's in October. It's just like, help! Send help! All right, I'm going to take my gator. I think I have a 320 on here, but I'm going to change it to a 4. All right, so I'm going to put a 400 on here. December 9th. Oh, December 22nd. Oh, you're close to Christmas. October 16th. Libra, baby. Trevor's birthday is December 1st. December 1st. So, far enough to not be so close to Christmas, but still, you know, Christmas month. You're 54. Okay. Well, shoot. Like I said, I think you all look amazing. I know sometimes it bothers some people, you know, getting older, but I don't know. I just feel blessed that I'm able to get older. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm just blessed that I can continue to age, continue to be here with my babies. October 3rd. October 3rd. I'm a Libra. That's funny. Whoa, where'd it go? My grandson is October. I am November. My daughter is December. See? Yep. What's your birthday date, Miss Sue Russ? When's your birthday? The same day as mine or one of my boys? Troy's birthday is on Veterans Day. His is November 11th. She will be, I hope my internet's not gonna do that. Oh, you. She will be 28. My oldest is November 2nd, and she will be 31. My oldest brother is, okay. Wow. Hi, Miss Kathy. I love the paper too, right? Okay. If I'm going to continue to blink, I think I'm the baby here. Are you, Miriam? You probably are the baby here. My first grandson is due mid-October. Can't wait. Oh, Annette, that's awesome. Congratulations. Not too much longer. Not too much longer. I'm 48 too. My grandson's birthday are. Also, you and I are the same age, Trina. Well, I might, unless, well, I'll be 49 in October. So, but yeah, we're pretty close. I should not have painted that outside layer. Why did I do that? All right, let me dry it real quick. That's my daughter's attitude. She has stage 3. Yeah. So most of you guys know I was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer in 2008. And the doctors were like, and I was like, don't give me that look. My babies need me. I'm not going anywhere, sir. So you need to do whatever you need to do, because I'm not going anywhere. So 2023, I'm still here. I take chemo every day still. I've never been told that I was in remission. It's just a sleep. It's come back quite a few times, but it has not been back in a while. So that's what I was like, well, I don't know for what you have in store, but no, sir. No, sir. I am not going anywhere. No. And look at, thank you. Yeah? No. No. And even when I was going through it, I would go get my chemo. Because at first it was hard, right? I had to get my chemo through IV and radiation. And every time it came back. And I would, let's do it the right way this time. No, this is the right way this time. I would go get my chemo on a Friday, half day. I'd go to work, leave half day, go get my chemo, come back home, be back to work on Monday. I was like, no, no. I will be an inconvenience to this whatever this cancer is, but it is not inconvenience my life. And I am not going to show my children that I am afraid and that anything is wrong. Because, no. That's all I kept saying was no. No. I had nothing else for it. I was just no. There's a no. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, so, gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, my sister had it and it was, see, and I'm gonna beat it, and she didn't. And yep, exactly, Miss Teresa. He does. He certainly does. Yep, he has a plan. See, she's at 10 years. So what am I? Yeah, I just, you know, it was more important for me that I didn't scare my boys, because when I was diagnosed, you know, Trevor was obviously Troy's he's empathic, so he will feel if I feel worried or scared or sick, you know, he will feel that. And Trevor was 8. He was 8. And yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Well, thank you so much. I don't know. I don't know what I would do without you guys. I'm honored to have met you too, Trina. Yeah. You know. I get it from my Troy. Get it from my Troy boy. All right. So I didn't use the red on the sides because on the bigger sides, I will use it on the smaller, shorter sides. So that way there'll be reds in the front and then more blues on the sides. This is the flower collage, right? Let me see. It's Andy Skinner's new one. I think it's the flower collage. Pretty sure. Yeah, because I was gonna do the number collage, but I did the flower collage instead. All right. So, and actually I can actually paint this side because I'm not going to put it on this side. So you guys know when you decoupage, you want to always put on a top protected layer. I suggest that, you know, you can put on this layer, but I would also suggest that you use some type of varnish on top when you're completely done with everything. It is. The mind is very powerful, right? And, you know, when I would go, you know, people would ask me when we were in the room, you know, oh, how is that one going to make you feel? Did you get sick and this, that, and the other? And I said, you're going to feel how you want to feel. And they would just kind of look at me, give me that look. I said, I can't tell you that. If I tell you you're going to feel crummy and sick and, you know, God, it's the worst thing ever, that's how you're going to feel. I said, because I can't tell you that. You've got to have it up here that it's not going to be, yeah, it's not going to feel great. You know, you're not going to want to run a marathon or anything, but you got to have it up here. What's your go-to black gesso? Pabeo. I like the Pabeo. I like that one a lot. I've been battling female cancer since I was pregnant with my youngest. It's amazing how mother's strength. It is. It really is. All right, I am going to just put this in there like that. I'm going to cut here, and then I'll get the blade once this is dry, and I will cut the corners since I can't get to it, right? I can't get to it with the gator. But I will caution you, if you are going to use a blade when you're doing this, you need to make sure you are completely dry before you do that, because you will rip and drag that paper with you. So, and this is usually the only time that I will take scissors to decoupage to rice paper, is when I need to cut it for something like this. But typically I don't like to cut my rice paper. All right. Oy, wrong one. guys are so sweet. All right, I'll gator that off at the top. I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit because, and the only reason why I'm doing this differently is because I don't want to pull. I want this to dry right here before I start pulling. I could cut it, but you know. So I'm just going to turn this and then put the other red on this side too. So that way, if you can see what I did the blue, and then we'll have red. Okay. See, it throws me off on the paper though because of the text. See, like that's going to be upside down. So I'll just do it this way. And I want to cut it so with the blade. So I'm going to take it like that. Yeah, so yesterday was the only day of last week that it didn't have a live. And seriously, you guys, I was like, what do I do? I felt a little lost. Like, oh, what do I do? I don't have anything to do today. I did wash clothes. That was the highlight, which ended up like, you know, was a chore in and of itself because my washer dryer is in the garage. So every time I had to walk in there, I felt like I was going into a sauna that had malfunctioned and been stuck on the highest heat ever. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. No. Are you talking to me? No? No, I don't mind. All right, so again, I'm going to let this side dry, come back to this side, and then I'll take the gator to the top. So we got to figure out what else we're going to do on here. We put some molds on here. I have the LaBlanche mold. That's like the Dixie. Come on, don't be stubborn. That like has the Dixie daisies. Dixie? The heck? That has the daisies on there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this side again, and I'll come in with my Fiskars finger blade to get the sides off. But let's deal with this. Did I not have? Oh yeah, I did. It just wrapped around. I couldn't tell. What's a song? Wait. What did I say? Wait, what did I say, Trina? Trying to think what I said. Or are you talking about something totally else? Something. Oh, gotcha. All right. I must have put, I must not have realized it, and I put decoupage glue down there, which is fine because I'm going to paint the bottom anyways, because it ended up wrapping down there, which is not a big deal. I just didn't know why it wasn't coming off. Elton John. telling you, if Troy could tell this, if like he could talk, he would have so many stories because he just people watches. I'm sure he knows everything there is to know about the neighbors. We've got a long fiber here, so I'm just going to cut that. I gotcha. I got ya. When I, you know, read things out of context sometimes when I always think I'm missing a comment. Yeah. And he has a very proud, he's done very well. He said the same thing. He has to be around for his, I'm telling you, people think, you know, mind over matter. They don't really, sometimes it's hard to understand it unless you get put in a situation like this, right? I have something on my gator that's not allowing it, the paper to come off, so I'm going to change it. There we go. Must have had glue or something on there that wasn't allowing it to sand off. And let's get this. Worst thing you could do is try to cut wet rice paper. Okay, now before I get my Fiskars in here, I want to pull up and make sure that the edges have a good amount of glue in there because I need to cut that edge, and I'm going to cut it. All right, let's see what this other side looks like. I think this was the first side. All right. What's the matter, Pops? Who are you Googling? Who are you Google mapping? You're not going nowhere. You cannot leave me. No girlfriends. I don't know about you and the always trying to leave when I'm on a live. You and your hot dates. You and your hot dates. All right, I think I'm actually done with that jar now. And I will come back, like I said, and cut these edges with my finger blade. But I am truly going to let it just sit there and dry. All right, let me clean up this mess. We'll get the paint and then I'm going to toss this now. All right. So now what I'm thinking is see, can you guys see it okay? All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's get some of this. So this is the, oh, wait a minute, you guys. Remember that blue that we all really liked that I painted the sailboat with? The indigo blue? I'll use this one. All right. What was the trick to prevent bleed throughs when doing stripes with painter's tape? You have to paint over the tape with clear gesso. So just go over once you get the once you get your lines down, just go over the paint, all of it, just all over the painter's tape with everything with clear gesso. All right, so I don't need this, or do I? No, I might, because I might want to mix some of it. So up here and around, let's fold you just a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what we got. I know I can see that the gator pulled off some of that paint, that primer. Not real worried about it because this is chalk paint. It'll stick to it. We like that blue. These need to be. It's so funny when you guys use emojis in YouTube. What I see is what the emoji says. So it says hand pink waving. It doesn't show me the emoji. It just says hand pink waving. It's usually a little more opaque, so I think I need to shake it up. So gesso is like your primer. So the clear gesso that I use is by Finnabair. So it's primer. It does the same thing. It gives you that tooth that you need for your paints to grab to. So what Miriam was asking is, like, when I do the stripes, because I don't want paint to bleed underneath that stripe, I will go through and I will paint the clear gesso all over the whole entire thing. The masking tape, whatever I'm doing, I'll just do one layer of that all the way around, and then it seals it so that way no paint gets under there. And you don't worry about when you're pulling off your masking tape if you've got to do a bunch of fixes because something is seeped under the tape. Because I find no matter how much you press down and try to seal it, something always wiggles its way down in there. Hi, Beth. Thank you, Nicole. All right, so it's just a trick that I've used and have liked to do over times, that because I always would find that no matter what, it would seep under it, and I hated that. The black gesso is the Pabeo. Here you go. So all I'm doing right now is I noticed that there was some fibers over here that didn't lay down. So I was just pushing them in the way that I was painting, which was that way, so that I didn't have like a big lump. Let's see. Let's check this out. Oh, no. It's just literally, it's gesso. It's like a primer. It does the same thing. It gives you that too. All right, I am going to take my Fiskars finger blade and I'm going to come in here. And I'm just going to hug right by this. What the heck? I got rice paper blowing around. And this is why you want to make sure your paper is super dry, because if you try to do that and it's wet, it will literally drag your rice paper. Come on. There must be a big fiber right there. And then, what you doing, Troy boy? Come on. What did I do? Glue that down too? Okay. Turn it around. Be careful swinging your hands around that blade. Did I do? I didn't even realize I did that. Oh, when I was... Gotcha, Miss Linda. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. You see all that glue that just came out? So as I'm telling you guys not to cut because it needs to be dry, I'm sitting here messing with it even though all that glue just came out. So let me listen to what I've been telling you guys and just let it dry. Do the other side. There we go. And this part, I think I stuck it to the, I did. Stuck it to the side. Thank you, Betty. Hi, Anna. How are you? It's like surgery. It is like surgery. Ridiculous. If it doesn't come off, I'm just going to sand it and paint it. There we go. Good googly moogly. All right, let's get this side. All right. Gee, my knee takes the fourth side before it nice to me. There we go. There we go. Sheesh. All right, there we go. What? Sue, do you see that? Excuse me, sir? What? Bro, get a life. Sue. Where's the... I like the backflip dude better. These other ones are strange. You did. Thank you, Sue. Like, what? When I glanced up, I didn't look at the name, and so I thought it was a typo. And then I read it, and I'm like, thank you, Anna. Well, I'm sure I had a weird look on my face because I was reading it, and I was like, is that a typo? And then I looked at the name and realized, yeah, that's not one of our people. That's not one of our friends. Sorry. I probably did have a really strange look on my face. That was just weird. I like the backflip guy better. At least he made me laugh. This other guy, that's not funny. I'm not even sure what he was trying to say. See? Yeah, because it was like a weird, it was weird. I think he did make a typo whatever he was saying, so it didn't even make sense. Something younger women, something. Like, does that really work for you, dude? Because I want to know. Do you actually find women that way? You Looney Tune? I'll get in there with a small detail brush and I'll bring that blue down. Just a minute. Yeah, that's what he said. He was in the wrong place for younger women. We were just talking about that too, Sue. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's something that, yeah, I don't know what he was trying to say, but I think he was attempting to say he likes younger women, is what he was trying to say. But yeah, dude, you're again, can we get the backflip dude back? I almost want to unban and block the backflip guy. Like, gee, my knees. Oh well. It's getting painted on now. Oh no, can I push it? Oh yeah, push it. There you go. I don't know. I want to know, like, where do they come up with that kind of stuff? Like, well, what woman would be like, oh yeah, that's my man right there. I want that kind of man right there. That's the kind of man I want. He's going to whisper sweet nothings in my ear, saying things like that. Okay, you guys know that I can't handle this color just flat like this. So, although a beautiful color in its own self, we're going to have to, you know, do something up to it. So, what I'm thinking is, why don't we do the crackle medium on it and then put the other blue on top of it? So that way, the crackle medium, it'll crackle. We'll see this blue underneath, and then we'll have the light on top. So we'll have them both. Because the one dimension like this, you guys know that's not really my jam. Yeah, right? If he is so clumsy, are you sure he wants I don't know. She would, right? Hi, Angela. No worries. You know, no worries at all. I always say I just appreciate whatever time you can spend with me. 5 minutes. half an hour, I just appreciate whatever you spend with me. So you're never late. So that's what we'll do. We'll do the crackle. Where am I? Over here. And then we'll get the best of both worlds. We'll get the dark blue and the light. Oh, she did? Where? Rima! Rima! What solvent sealer do you use after the fire? The Pentart one, Prima. The Pentart one, Rima. This one. The solvent based. Because it's fine line, you got to use a solvent base, so I just use that one. Or if you don't have that one, just any solvent based varnish. Just make sure it's solvent base. But yeah, I always just use the Pentart one. But it's stinky. Just be warned. It's just stinky. I know, Troy. That's what I'm telling her. I won't even do it around you, huh? Because it's stinky. Sorry, Reba. Sorry, I missed it. The weird, my weird face was stuck on the crazy guy. At least like those, you know, we can laugh at and stuff. Sometimes I'm in people's lives and they come in and they're mean. They're what they say is not nice to the creator. It angers me. It's like, dude, why is that necessary to be so mean, to say mean, hurtful things like that? People got nothing better to do than to be little keyboard warriors. But yeah, I've been on a couple and it's just icky. I think they speak in their language. You know what? That's probably true. It's probably very true, Trina. Because translation, you know, right? When I just had this conversation with Iveta the other day. You know, when you're speaking another language and you try to translate it into English, it doesn't always translate properly. So sometimes it's very hard to find, right? And it comes, and then you get, you know, spell check comes in and does its own little doozies to it. So that's true. So it comes out even more confusing. Yeah, all of them are, Sue. Anna, you know, I have all of my you know, that's where I originally had everything as Stamperia. So yes, I'm very familiar with Stamperia products, but yeah, their manufacturer is Pentart. So that's why if I show you guys a Stamperia product, I will tell you, you know, if you can't find it, use the Pentart one because it's all of the same. All of the same. The same. I swapped the Facebook. It's horrible, isn't it, Terry? I was appalled the other night on a live by a comment about somebody. Yes. I can't. I just, and look, even though, doing this, you have to have thicker skin because that can happen, right? The nasty comments, you put yourself out there. So, these keyboard warriors, they think that they can say anything they want, and even though you try to have thicker skin, it's still hurtful. I don't care who you are. You can say, oh yeah, no, that stuff doesn't bother me. I mean, maybe it doesn't bother you that much, but it still makes you like, God, like that's unnecessary. It's still kind of, so yeah, I see it too often, especially on bigger pages. Thankfully, I got my little family here, and that's enough for me. But especially on the bigger pages, man, it's icky. It's very icky. So we are already at 2:23. Time flies when you're having fun. So what I will do is I will paint one more layer. I've got to cut this one side right here, the paper, and then I will, do you guys want me to crackle it with you, or do you just want me to put the crackle on? Yeah. That's why the products are so similar. That's why if I can show you, I have one, I'm going to have the other. If I have it of Stamperia, I have it of Pentart. It's the same. Pentart has a vast array of things, but most everything Stamperia has, so does Pentart. Okay, Annette, the crackle that we were talking about earlier is the fine line crackle. And fine line crackle, Pentart's fine line crackle is the only crackle that you do not want to use any water-based products with. Okay, so your question was, do you wax paste to bring out the crackle? If you're talking about the 2 steps, you can. I prefer to use like my antiquing paste. This crackle, however, you don't. So this crackle is the only crackle that Pentart has. That's a 1-component crackle, and this one you would think of it as a sandwich. So you would put an acrylic color, which is our blue. You would put the crackle medium, and then you put a top acrylic, which is going to be our light blue. So then when we put the light blue and that crack happens, you'll be able to see the dark blue and the light blue at the same time, if you will, because when it cracks, you'll see the base color. So the 1-component crackle medium, you think of it as a sandwich. You're sandwiching in between the 2 acrylic paints. You have the crackle medium. On the fine line, the fine line, the transparent, the random, the classic, you can use wax to bring out those cracks if you wanted to. That's just, you know, personal preference. You can you also use antiquing paste like I do. Or you can use, with the exception of the fine line, you can use like the antiquing gels too. Put the first step on. I've been telling my friends, people on Old Billy, but it sounds way Portuguese first, then me, then. Yeah, see, it does, right? That is the best crackle I've ever used. I love it. The fine line, yeah. Okay, so hi, Linda. How are you? Thank you. Okay, so then you guys are saying that I can go ahead and put on the crackle and then do the second part with you, right? I think that's what I seen. I think maybe Crackle for Us, Rima, was having problems the other day. I think maybe Crackle for... Oh, okay. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, I mean, this one doesn't take as long, so I don't mind doing this one on camera because rather than having both 1 and 2 steps drying and watching that dry, it's just this one, and this one doesn't take that long. So on Wednesday, I can do this on camera. That's fine. So on Wednesday, we will put the Crackle medium and then crack it with the Country Blue. All I'm going to do off screen is do the bottom because I'm going to take this off, and then you see that this is plastic. So before I can paint that, I've got to put bonding primer on that. So I'll take this off, go put bonding primer on this. Then I'll paint the bottom, paint the second coat because some of it's a little streaky. And then when we come back on Wednesday, I will do the Crackle and the Country Blue. So, alrighty. Yep. All right. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening day. I will see you on Wednesday at the regular time. 1 o'clock Pacific Standard, 4 o'clock Eastern. And I hope you guys all have a lovely week. Try to stay cool, safe, and I will talk to you later.